And once you sign up for the email, I will send you a code to go to a members only area where you can see a PowerPoint presentation on environmental assessment. What it gives you is the 20 products that we use and what they cost. Example, aromatherapy plugins, nerve damage, headache, things like that, watery eyes. So, it's a combination of things. So you're able to add Teflon. If you cook with Teflon, there's such a thing as a Teflon flu. It's a carcinogen, the gas. Plus it's found in babies' blood, so it's a toxin. So, different chemicals and how to change their formulation. That will be free to you to see. Anybody who visits our website, they will pay $5 to see it. But that will be there for you to see it. So, on that person, whatever we do in the practice that I do, I began to work on it, and I began to seek education 25 years ago, and I couldn't find it. And then I found aromatherapy up to the massage level. And I knew I wasn't using it like that. I was using it actually as my medicine. So then I either had to, and then I researched all the professionals in the state of Florida and what they had to do before they were licensed. Like I said, I was 60, so when I got out of high school, I could put a sign that says, I'm a marriage counselor, I'm a chiropractor, I'm an acupuncture, I'm a lot of professions, and then once they became licensed, if I'm able to prove that I work in those professions, I would be ushered in without any education. That's the history of licensing in the state of Florida, in all the states. So I either wait for somebody to write the protocols of practice for a professional, or I do it myself. So being ADD without drugs, I began to do it myself. And then that's what it is. And it comes down to aromatherapy and complementary alternative medicine practitioner. And what we do is, if you need a pill, you need a pill. That's no problem. It's complementary medicine. But you owe it to yourself to find the best non-toxic approach to health. Remember your energy level when you first got in here? Remember your how you felt when you first got in here? You see how you feel now? Okay. You can get the same feeling if you begin to clean with this. You don't need chemicals to tell the roaches to go somewhere else. You need cedarwood atlas. Remember the cedarwood closets? Well, cedarwood atlas essential oil, a few drops in your bucket of water, and you mop your tile, that will tell them that. That communicates with sense of smell. Everything in the world communicates with sense of smell. So we began to use natural insecticide. And I'm going to share with you some of them. One of them is citronella. I have 2 dogs. One is 145 pounds, American Bulldog, and the other one is a Black Labrador. They're indoor dogs. But you don't have a screen when you have 2 dogs, because they like to jump through the screen. And I like to jump through the screen too, I think. They carry me well. So I have the door open, the 2 sliding door open, and I'm single with 2 dogs, so flies will come in and get acquaintance, and I have that wildlife. But I have noticed that when I mop, my favorite one to use is citronella essential oils. 1 cap in the bucket of water. The minute I begin to mop, the flies are gone. My windows are open. No screen on the door. The flies are gone. Mosquitoes are gone. So I don't have to put chemicals on them for fleas either. Because lavender in a spray bottle, like 20 drops of lavender in a spray bottle, and 20 drops of citronella in a spray bottle, and then put 20 drops of cedarwood atlas, fill them with water, and spray them. That's a flea spray. Remember, whatever chemicals you put on your dog, you're going to put on you. So, and the children, the kids come. But we don't dogs. On shampoo for dogs, forget the dog shampoo. That has 97% inert ingredients, which is chemicals. So you use your own shampoo, and to that you put 10 drops, within 2 ounces or 4 ounces, 10 drops of lavender, 10 drops of cedarwood atlas, 10 drops of, and that's your shampoo for the dogs. At the same time, you have a natural insecticide animal running around in the room, which is a good thing. So going back to the individual that had the tumors and things like that, or Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, right now there's a connection between the use of bleach and nerve damage. So we want to look at the environment. So when you go home, you check your environment. If you have an open windows, open windows. Till the freeze is gone. Weather tomorrow night, yes. But you want to do that. You want to do that once a week. The filter is the lumps of the house, so that's you want to change. That's on a weekly basis now, on a monthly basis now. Go to the computer and go NASA Plans for Clean Air. You will get the link in your email. Now, NASA did a study on plants that will take chemicals and give you oxygen. You want those plants inside the house. That's your natural filters. So it's very easy to take care of your home without using any chemicals whatsoever. For your glass or your windows or your mirrors, the best, you heard of orange cleaner that you buy in the store, or you can make your own. So all you need is orange essential oil, which is very cheap. Put 20 drops of orange essential oil in a spray bottle, fill it with water, and that cleans the glass like you would not believe. And then when your kid runs around, hit it with it. Because it's non-chemical, you know? It's like a great thing. Now, some ants don't like the smell of orange. Some ants don't like the smell of peppermint. So you put a few drops of peppermint if you have an orange problem, if you have an ant problem, and you can use that for your kitchen counter. And then if you put a little vodka with ice and you spray it, it's a wonderful thing. So, no, don't do that. Do not do that. Now, once you have taken care of your environment, now you need to take care of you. And those just as a brief little things. I'm going to put this in writing and email it to you. This is the type of information you're going to have because we need to share the good environment. You need to feel this. If I have people over, I will use something that will calm them down in my water that I'm going to clean the tiles. So I will put orange in it. Orange is a relaxer. And once they go into the house, they'll be just like you guys. You know? And just go, sit here. Okay. That's right, you can't control your visitors. If you see the movie Perfume, okay, you guys see that. You gotta see the movie Perfume. You're gonna freak out, but you gotta see it. You're gonna see it because it shows you all the methods of extracting the oils. It's a really neat movie. Forget the murder thing. It's really, no. It's amazing. It's in France. It's an amazing movie. You gotta see it. It's Perfume. Don't miss it. So now we're gonna move to talk a little bit about you. Don't wait. You know, we waited 45 years since Rachel Carson did Silent Spring. We waited all this time for the authority to recognize that dioxin is a carcinogen. Don't wait 25 more years for somebody to tell you, oh, by the way, don't put 3 carcinogens on your lymph nodes, which is found in your deodorant. Formaldehyde, dioxin, and aluminum. Yeah, no, it's a bad idea. Don't put it on your lymph node because, you know, it goes right in here. So forget that. We use common sense. Remember, we don't have to wait for scientific data. We work with common sense. So, what you're going to use for your deodorant, there's a couple of things. I use sage, essential oil. You won't smell, you won't stink, you won't hurt yourself. But you can also use milk and magnesium. You shake milk and magnesium, get a little bit out of it, and you will not sweat, you will not smell. It's a beautiful thing. That's right, it's not just for diarrhea. No, I'm telling you. No shit about that one. Okay? Milk and magnesium is a good thing. Anything that puts 3 carcinogens in a lymph node, forget anything you buy on the counter that tells you whatever, don't believe it. You know the rock? That's a rock that's supposed to be a natural thing. It has 2 chemicals. The rock.
For crushing.
That goes in the velvet bag. Then you put it on, it's supposed to be like natural. Oh. It's aluminum. They destroyed the aluminum and made another chemical, but it's aluminum because when you put the rock in, try to put water in there, it's like crushed rock. You can't. You can't. So forget the rock. It's not mine anyway, it's done everything. So you go, if you don't make it, don't believe it. And we have a group of people here that we're able to learn how to make stuff. If you don't make